Good morning, friends. I am Dr. Shubhangi Lendway. Today we are going to learn the next part of e-communication. In the previous lecture, we learned about the email writing and what is the format of email. That is how we write down the subject line and the beginning and ending of the email. Now we are going to learn informal email writing. That email writing in a informal way or to the friends, to the relatives or acquaintances. Informal and formal email writing. There are two parts of email writing introduced to you, that is informal and formal. Nowadays, most formal and informal communication is carried out through emails. All of us know that how email is important one. That nowadays you are appearing for the online exams and you got your question paper on your email, or in this way all of you know that much familiar with the email, but here particularly you are going to learn it for the purpose of business writing. That's why first of all the informal email writing is introduced to you in this e-communication part. In e-communication, through informal email writing or the formal email writing, you can send message to your friends, relatives, acquaintances, or send your business affairs or other official messages through email. Business affairs, that is related to the any department from the any organization, and the transaction between two organizations or within organization itself. On the basis of the content and purpose, emails are divided into two types, informal and formal mails. So what will be the content and what will be the purpose will decide whether it is a formal email or informal email. The particularly informal emails, that is the emails written to friends, relatives, colleagues, dealing with informal subject matters. Whatever the emails you are going to write down to friends, relatives, colleagues, or your near persons, it will deal with informal subjects, can be considered as informal emails. Such emails typically have personal conversations with friends or family members or acquaintances. Personal conversation, what kind of personal conversation? It might be about the invitation for birthday, invitation for any ceremony, invitation for any traditional events, invitation for wedding ceremony, thanking someone for some favor done, or accepting or refusing invitations, greeting, apologizing, etc., and so on. In it, in informal emails, you can write down to your relatives, family members, to your friends for a number of subjects related to your personal conversation. So this is about the informal emails. Now we will see one of the example of formal informal email, that is invitation for the birthday. And again The next example is about how politely you are going to refuse that invitation and you are unable to attend the program. Next part, that is email inviting a friend to the birthday party. Here is an example. See, in this way you are going to write down an email on a computer. That is, first of all, there is already written from, you are going to type only the address, your address, to whom you are going to write down the letter or email, that is the address of that person, that is email address, not the address, postal address. So again there is a return to, after that CC. All these parts we learned in the previous lecture, that is what is the format of email writing. And next part, subject, invitation for birthday party. This is called as a subject line as well. It should be brief, it should be precise, or it should be understand in one reading. Next, salutation, that is hi Risha. It is an informal email, so it is written in this way. What is the particular body of the letter? See, it's my birthday tomorrow. We have arranged a party at home at 6 in the evening. All our friends are coming. I want to invite you. We'll be waiting eagerly, and keep in mind no excuses. We shall enjoy a lot. This is the body of the letter. And the next part, see you tomorrow, yours Rutu. See how this letter is written in an informal way. That's why it is called informal email writing. You should follow this format for informal email writing. Now, the next part, that is how you are going to unable to attend the program and how to send email refusing invitation politely or giving any reason. Again the same format from Risha to Rutuja. That address will be vice versa. Subject, inability to attend the party, that is the birthday party, and you are going to write down it in very brief. Hi Rutu, the body of the letter, that is thank you so much for inviting me to the birthday celebration, but dear, I am extremely sorry, can't attend appointment with the dentist, you know. Extremely sorry for my inability to attend. Definitely we shall meet next week and enjoy a lot. What if we plan for a picnic? Happy birthday in advance. Yours sincerely, Risha. Now, see in this letter what kind of abbreviations and how the short sentences and how it is written like a spoken language. So, here is a dot dot dot, and you can understand how it is written in an informal way, very much informal way, and very politely refused the invitation of the birthday party and giving a reason. In body of the letter, first of all, here is a thank you. Next part, in inability for not attending the party, and last part again wishing to the happy birthday and talking about the next plan. So here we can understand what kind of informal email writing and how it should be written. So here is the first part of the email writing, informal email writing. There are various subjects for informal email writing, that is congratulating someone, inquiring about health, invitation for any event, sending greetings, invitation for the birthday party, and so many subjects are there for informal email writing. Next part is about language used in informal email writing. What kind of language should be used in informal emails? In the previous slide, we learned the particular specimen of the email writing, of informal email writing. So, you can understand what kind of language is used in informal emails. That is, people often make use of abbreviations such as B.D, that is birthday, CU, it means see you, you know, U, particular alphabet U, it means YOU, and BTW, it means by the way. Again, WBW with best wishes, B4, it means BEFOR, before, etc. So, in this way, in informal email writing, we can use the abbreviation of the words for the informal email writing. You can also make use of contradictions like I am, I can't, etc. The accuracy and grammatical correctness is not strictly observed in informal email writing. So, you can write down as per your spoken language. And what is the style of email informal email writing? It is generally friendly with the use of emotive words. That is emotive words, we can say that I extremely sorry, can't attend. This kind of emotive words, these are the emotive words and used for the informal email writing. Crippled spellings, that is crippled spellings means and jargons and acronyms. Not much restrictions of grammar in this informal email writing. So this might be the style of informal email writing. So, in this way, we can understand what is the format of informal email writing, what is the language and style of informal email writing, how there is no restriction of grammar rules. And in this way, in the next lecture, we will learn about the formal email writing, which is useful for your business letter writing. Till then, stay safe, stay home.